So brought coffee in, and sent out, like, been sending out like kind of emails about why we're doing this, seeing if that will kind of like increase the amount of things done on the checklist and for who they're done. So trying to keep these emails short, to the point, just sort of like people, so they don't get overwhelmed. And so I'm going to continue to do that for the next couple of weeks, just finding little tidbits about suicide prevention. This week has been a little bit put into practice. I think I'm a little bit, and I'm going to talk about this with everyone. I had a patient yesterday overdue with something Benadryl, and even though we did talk a lot about safety plans, the visit had went so long, so I didn't actually do the safety plan and get it into the chart. I had scheduled that for the next week, but then I think that like partly what I've been talking about is like, this is really good to have the safety plan in the chart because that's best practice. And in this situation, even though we did talk about it and the patient did kind of follow through, even not before, but pretty much right after they went through and they went to the person, which was their mom. And so now we are, but it's interesting. I kind of, looking back, I just reiterated the importance of actually having all the pieces together, as far as like, not just talking about the safety plan, but having, that was someone I was like, oh, I'll just do that next week when I see them. But because I was behind that day, and it's easy when you're getting behind to sort of just feel like this is a little bit too much. But I think I'm hoping that, like, so I'm going to talk about that situation that happened, to put it into like a real life scenario on our next meeting on Monday, just to really sort of circle around to like, this is something, especially with all the new providers, that like we need to plan for and do best practice around. So I think that's going to be what we'll kind of focus on for like Monday's meeting, is just like, I want to do like a little case scenario, like, because I definitely didn't do everything on the checklist. I felt overwhelmed with the kind of what was happening with the patient, that I didn't do that piece. And and just want to talk about like what could have been done differently. Could have something else been put in place to have the, this patient not have attempted suicide. So I think that's going to be what we'll talk about on our Monday meeting. All right, thanks.